Welcome back, everyone. We are doing XRP now on a weekly time frame, and first thing I want to tell you is I have talked about XRP multiple times. I am not a bull on XRP. I am not a bear, but I'm not someone who really cares long term as to what this asset does. The dreams and hopes and all the things that people have talked about. XRP has been on around a while, and I'm still waiting for stuff to occur. I don't like their supply. I don't like how their treasury has so much money they can splash around for Ashton Kutcher coming on Ellen DeGeneres and promoting this asset, etc., etc., etc. Now, my feelings aside, let's go look at the TA. Step one, on weekly, you can see we're making lower highs. And now we're having trouble even getting above 58 cents. And you are about to have a bullish weekly candle closing about it, not bullish, sorry, bearish, almost engulfing candle close on the weekly. If it closes like this, I mean, you're kind of touching midline. Next week, we can probably decide if we're going to actually take out the top or are we going to go eat these wicks on the bottom, okay? That is a fair, honest assessment. If you look on an even higher time frame, you can see you got a little bit of bullish divergence on monthly, but monthly has been very hard rejections. And last month gave you a little bit of hope. This month is so muted with such low, like, we just started this month. This last month, the volume, as good as it was, did not even get into 50%. So it's weak in my opinion. This month, we can probably retest into 56, 57, but unless you get a monthly close above 57, 58 cents, we're not really looking to go test back into 60s and higher, okay? That's one thing I want to point out. This month is extremely important if you want to go see those higher numbers. If this month fails to get above 58 cents, then this month can go test its support, right? Now I'm going to turn on my indicators, because I've been already making multiple videos on XRP, so feel free to go and look at a previous video and you'll find the doodles. I'm going back to the weekly time frame. Here's the weekly time frame, okay? All I see is that this was a high. We are way down on the lows. And right now, if you look on the fib, we are finding nice respect at 47 cents as being support. You're getting wicks off of that level. You're finding resistance over here at 72. So between 72 and 46 is what we're playing. Underneath this yellow dashed line is a buying opportunity. Your stop loss is underneath the two gold lines. Above the yellow line above here, you have a shorting opportunity. Stop loss above the fib at 73 cents. And you can basically meet in the middle to find the most profitable time to take profit, okay? Around here at around 58 cents is the middle of that range. So what I'm looking at is right now on a weekly, we are attempting to break out above this 55 cents. If you don't have a weekly open and close above 55 cents, I don't think we have to worry about 63 cents and above, because it's all lower highs. And then now I will show you what I mean by that. Lower highs equal low with liquidity, all wicks, right? But the buying, as we are trying to go, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence, bearish divergence. Okay? So the point I'm trying to get at is every time we're getting up here, slap. Every time we're going here, buy. Slap, buy, slap. We are now in like the 70% of the triangle. From here, you have opportunity here or here, right? Now, let's go back to higher time frame. What does that look like to you? This white line here has been very major support. So what is that, 51 cents? Under 51 cents daily close or any like 4-hour open and close is risk for you to go play out the measured move of this little triangle And I know you guys don't want to hear it. I know you guys don't want to believe it, but you know, I don't give a shit what you think. TA is TA. There's your measured move on a weekly. And you know what? It's very, very logical that to come down to the support over here. Right? And that's around 35 cents, 36 cents. Do I think that's going to happen? No. Why? In our last video, what did we talk about retail trend lines? Here's your retail trend line. Right? Everyone is trying to buy above that retail trend line. And what I'm going to do now is I'm going to start removing some of the other doodles we did. Because if you're watching the video, you understand why I'm drawing these doodles. But I don't like leaving all this stupid retail bullshit all over our charts. It confuses you when you are actually, you know, trying to be aware of what the heck is going on. So all this, fun. Cool. This is all now that matters, right? On a weekly time frame. Okay, this is very, very high time frame. If you are closing any candles underneath 51 cents, it's a risk of just flushing down to what we just discussed. The first move from here to about here, if you actually measure this, is about a 36% spot drop. Okay, spot. This is what you need to be prepared for if the buying slows down on this possible bear flag formation due to the fact that you're doing this triangle on resistance. I don't like that. I do like the buys off of this, but I would be taking profit on my 63, 65, 72 every opportunity I got. Only I would keep 20% of my position to just keep rebuying. As many times as this range trade allows you to take it, I would take it, knowing that the highs are getting lower, and you're building a short squeeze. Now, is this short squeeze going to play out is what I want opening closes above 55 cents for. The second you are opening and closing hourlies above 55 cents, the quick impulse to short squeeze will probably come into 60, 70, 65, 70 cents for you to take profit before a rejection again. Because it's continually doing this range, but as the bull run is coming here, now the last video we did was on Solana. Everyone is talking right now about a Solana ETF after Ethereum ETF, and they're talking about a possible XRP ETF coming. These are the times that you can buy the supply now and sell to the people who are trying to buy into the narrative of the ETF being approved. Now, if ETH ETF got approved, the likelihood of Ripple ETF getting approved is probably pretty high, because Ripple is in like how many ears and how many regulators have already discussed it. Like they know what's up for them to get the like clear okay to proceed. They're probably going to get it. They have so much money, they can get their lobbyists to do what they need to. I mean, if they want to earn their money, freaking yeah, they're going to do it. So I'm not really concerned about Ripple ETF approving. I think it will get approved in time. I don't know what the hell Gary is going to do after the ETF approval, but if ETH ETF got approved, I'm pretty sure XRP will. The next is Solana. And then will come other narratives of other altcoins that have fair distributions and they're not like centralized monopolies, blah, 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 blah. I don't know how they're going to make that argument with the Ripple, governing body having like 60 billion Ripple every quarter to do whatever they want with. But if that's still the same or not, I'm not sure if they voted that out or not. But yeah, I don't like how they have that much control of the supply. And Solana, man, I love Solana. I'm just not down for the racism in those freaking coins and the whatever they got going with their NFTs or the coins that they're making right now with all that stupid shit. It's just like, come on, man. You want to attract quality, not quantity and garbage. We want real investors to use the technology to make, tokenized assets that is tradable, like a Mona Lisa or like a freaking, like a $3 billion Bugatti or $5 billion Bugatti. if we can all just like have a part ownership and use it for advertising purposes and like wrap that Bugatti in like, you know, the coin that we want promoted, and have like people who are major investors be able to rent it out for a coin or something, you know, some kind of narrative around that, or a rental property where you can take the whole rental property's windows and wrap it in some coin shit to like advertise it. Otherwise, why are you doing the tokenization of that? Unless, you know, maybe global ownership of an asset decentralized through a coin and tokenizing it, like things like that. I see more use cases than like I don't even want to go over the racist names, but yeah, it's just not worth it for me. But I like the attention, I like the use case, I like the freedom of being able to do those things, but obviously I'm not going to be hyped to invest in those coins and trying to like trade that market cap. No, thank you. I'll reserve my risk on other assets with actual market cap and cash flow, with like, you know, things that are actually useful for human society, and not just like joke, meme, and racism bullshit. That's not the reason why crypto was supposed to be adopted. So that's all I'm saying on Ripple. If this is the coin of the finance, if the ETF is approved, 46 cents should be the low. We are already trying to grind out these lows. We are trying to break out, and obviously people who are buying here are taking profits on those quick pumps because of the fact that this is the turtle of an asset. All these people will be the ones chasing to buy it again above 72 cents. From 72 cents, I just want to say this whole move will be a fast air move all the way to like about $1. I've been saying this for months, if not like a year, of this consolidation, that once this consolidation does break, okay, once that breaks to the upside, you will see a very quick move to the upside. If this consolidation is putting in a rounded top and you're going to break underneath that 50 to 46 cent support, you will have a very quick move to the downside, because there are people who are exhausted of waiting while other assets are doing 3x's, 5x's, 10x's, 100x's. This thing is just consolidating tight. Either it's going to pop or it's going to drop. Your levels have been clearly marked and measured for you. Please use them to your advantage. If this is the kind of stuff you guys like, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notifications so you get the next video of the next coin that I'm going to do. If you have any suggestions, please leave it in the comment section below. Tell me if these kind of videos are helpful, if they suck, if there's something else you would like to see, if there's a new coin that's coming out you want me to take a peek at. Let me know in the comment section below and I'll get back to you. If half of you are watching this video and not subscribing, please subscribe so the algorithm can share it with other people. I'm almost at 1,000 subs. We're almost getting monetized. Please, please, please help. Send these videos to other people who care. If you're in the Ripple army, share it with the army guys so that way you guys don't get flooded out. If you do drop, it's a buying opportunity if you want to DCA. For example, if we do drop, right, which is like not a big deal. This was the previous support. Now I would go like something like this. Okay? That's how I would look at this. I'm not saying this is a proper TA or anything for you or whatever. I'm just saying that there's confluence when I do TA like this. In this trickle down, here's your next retail trend line long. I love taking longs on descending channels. I love taking shorts on ascending channels. If you have been trading with me in the last year or two while I've been publicly on YouTube, you know those rules of mine. Aside from that, guys, please leave a like, subscribe, press the bell button for notification, leave a comment below. If you would like to trade with me live, please feel free to join me on the Discord server. The link to the server is in the description of this video below, alongside all the other affiliate services that I use and recommend that helps this channel grow, like our MEXC link. Thank you so much, guys. And other than that, have a great day, be safe, take care, and please go watch the other videos. If this video helps, the other ones will too. Sorry for my crass language and rude way of doing TA, but as a trader, you're not here to make friends. It's a zero-sum game. I'm here to take your money. If you don't know what the hell you're doing and you're trading recklessly without managing your risk, I will take your money in time. In 90 days. What is it? In the first 90 days, I think like 90% of you will lose 90% of your money. The rest of you, if you got lucky and made money because you were on the right side of that big move, the next 90 days you'll give it back because you don't know what the hell you're doing. You don't know how to trade. Most likely. If you're getting lucky in trading and making money and you're not cashing out, if you're going to the casino over and over time the house will win. If you don't know what you're doing, you will give the money back and more because now it's an addiction. Now you're addicted. You're like, oh, I'll make it back in the next trade. Let me add another $5,000 in my account. That's no. We're just charging $20 a month to trade in members. Why don't you come and like use that little bit of equity to educate yourself long term so stuff like this doesn't always like, oh, why did we just pump up? Why did we just dump? Like, are you ready for those moves? If Ripple goes from 50 cents to 22 cents, are you ready? If Ripple goes from 50 cents to $1.20, are you ready? Do you know the significance of those two levels? Do you know this little shitty range that we're in? This was a very bad thing. I'm going to get off this video, but the last thing I'm going to do, and I know it's not easy to do this because it's a disjointed channel. Something like this is what I would like to do, and that's not the right way. Let's do that one more time. I'm sorry. Sorry, says. Something like that. I'm just going to expand it just because of the fact that I want you guys to understand how disgusting this range is. Right? So what I did was I connected wick tops. I didn't do all this over here because it's this was the reversal. Okay, so this was the rounding bottom. Okay, I'm just using that wick and I'm using this wick as lows. If we, you don't want to stop out too early and all that kind of stuff, right? But this thing is telling you here, 45 cents, okay? Under 45 cents is like, you need to make a plan. You need to know what you want to do. Under 45 cents, this little yellow doodle is going to slap you in the face when it comes in reality. This little rounding top that I did, these are doodles, just little scribbles, but this shit is so powerful, you will see it, and then you will understand. If you have the memory to actually follow up with these videos later, you're going to see how good I am with these levels, because above this level, miter air, reverse miter air, okay? This is miter air. This is the bull pull. This is stop loss collection of all the stops before the uptrend if they want to be the meanest. If Garlinghouse is an evil bastard, he's going to take all the liquidity of all the freaking over-leveraged longs, help the shorts, and then reverse it on the shorts in one of these like crazy green dildos. Like, look at this. Short squeeze. This. Something like that. So that's all I have for you guys today. Sorry for dragging on the exit. I hope you guys have a great weekend. Talk to you soon. Bye-bye.